book right here, The Excel Phenomenon, came out over a decade ago, and all the information's there about how fast that company grew and how they saved people money on a bill they already paid, and that's exactly what we're doing right now at Lightyear Wireless. The difference is we don't have a device that's replacing the cell phone and cutting us off in terms of our margin and our ability to grow. We got something that we think is going to run for a decade.
And there's an old saying, you may have heard it. History repeats itself. 1994, that was almost 20 years ago. The same business journal, had a different name back then, ran a cover story on Excel Telecom. And the significance is Excel started in 1989. By 93, they had 5,000 active reps. Now, I don't know if that sounds like a lot to you or not, but it was not a whole lot. In fact, over the next 3-4 years, after they were on the cover of this business journal, watch what happened right here. From 94 to 97, they added 1 million reps in the USA. That is incredible. In fact, it made them the number 4 long-distance provider in the USA, and the publisher of this journal said they went through 10 million reprints. I have no idea how many they're going to go through with Lightyear, but I doubt it'll be 10 million. With the Internet today, you really don't have to do that. But the Excel Telecom company still today holds 2 amazing records, probably the 2 most important in network marketing. Number 1 is they were the fastest direct sales company ever to hit $1 billion in annual revenue. 1996, they went to $1.4 billion. So that took them 7 years, and they still hold that record today. That was 15 years ago. And how did they do it? By saving people money on a bill they already paid. Didn't we talk about that already? Not only that, but the second record is they paid the biggest commission check ever of $1 million a month. In fact, the top Excel rep said that he made over $1 million a month for several months, and it's in writing. You can actually go see it. This PDF is all over the place. I've got on our website a special section that explains the whole parallels with Excel and why we're different, why we're actually better set up, and why we think we'll do a ton more revenue than Excel did over the long haul. But you can go and look at what the top reps in direct sales are making today by going to businessforhome.org, and you'll see the list right there. And I'll show you a little screenshot of that list here towards the end of our meeting, and you'll see a couple of our guys that are on there. But the top rep in direct sales right now, not in our company, in the entire industry, is not at $1 million a month, and there's only one guy close. The rest of them are quite a bit off of that pace. So that's pretty amazing. They still hold that record right there.
Here's some proof. This is businessforhome.org. All the top 100 earners inside all direct sales. And Lightyear is only a little over 2 years old, okay? Ben Sturvey, number 98, $1.4 million. We just started. And I was just telling John yesterday, look at number 83. I'm not trying to pick on her. This is my first company.
Pick on her.
Elizabeth Weber, back in 1997, was
Poor
earning
Elizabeth.
She was earning $105,000 a month. Because she was actually she's from Massachusetts, and I was actually in her group, and so she only gained. In 15 years, she's only gained $25,000 a month.
You know why that is, though, right?
Not really.
Because she's been sailing around the world for the last 15 years.
Yeah, but still, the fact of the matter is she's not growing any further.
So it's just fascinating to me, as a student of the business, to see guys like Steve Little, what they've done, and I know a bunch of the guys on this list just from New Skin. But as you hang around the industry and you see what people did to actually get there, and the amount of work, you have a healthy respect for it. But at the same time, just like Weber, they can go and they can play for the rest of their lives after they set themselves up. And you can go to my website at antipaper.net for the full picture of what we're doing with Lightyear and how we're actually going to grab serious market share. And you can also see more videos. If you want to find out a lot more about what we're doing, just go to my YouTube channel. Just put it in quotes and search for The Next Billion with no spaces, and you'll find this video. Just remember, you can never go somewhere you've never been without doing something you've never done. Thanks for visiting. Have a great day.